Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alison, the online piano and the online violin tutor. So I want to talk to you today about bow shaking. It's a problem that happens to, I'd say, probably about 80 to 90% of all new beginners, and I'm going to give you 4 reasons, or this video is part 1. I'm going to give you 4 reasons as to why you might be having some shaking bow issues. But before we go into that, I just want to tell all my new subscribers out there about my 1 to 30 violin course that I've got. I know a lot of you are new to this channel. Hello, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. I release videos every Friday. And a lot of you don't know that I have those violin lessons, so I know that you're watching this and maybe just going around the internet looking at a few videos here and there, trying to grasp as much information as you can, watching this video. You don't really know kind of what you're doing. So my 1 to 30 violin course is a unique contained course all in itself, and I just want to tell you about that for a few seconds if you would indulge me. My 1 to 30 violin course absolutely guarantees to take you from a complete beginner to a very decent, accomplished intermediate player. So even if you know absolutely nothing about music, you don't know anything about the violin, nothing at all, my course will teach you everything you need to know from the ground up, and it guarantees to take you to a very accomplished intermediate player. In fact, let me show you. My course guarantees to take you from this to this, to this, and then finally this. So as I said, my course is all encompassing. The 30 lessons will teach you everything that you need to know to take you through all of those different stages. And each set of 10 lessons is cumulative, and it comes with its own set of books, its own set of tutorial books, and then songbook that goes with that. And the good thing about it, it's all cumulative information as well. So the whole course is designed to be all encompassing. There's literally nothing else that you need, no other resources. you're not learning a particular technique, then you've got to go out on the internet and try and find some pieces that kind of match the skill level that you think you're kind of roughly at. I have done that for you. So it's basically all under one roof. Once you've bought the course, there's nothing else that you need to buy. So my course is only available on shop on this website here. I'll have a quick link to it underneath with some more information. And once you've purchased, it's an immediate download. So all of the books are 100% downloadable. There is nothing physical to ship out. Once you've downloaded, you can then print them out. I've just printed these out at home and just bound them on a machine that I've got, but you can have a look at them on your laptop, computer, a tablet, whatever you want to view them on. But the easiest way to do is have them printed, or you can get a local printers to print them out for you, whichever is the easier option. But the point is, it's available to anybody worldwide as long as you've got the internet, literally. And once you've downloaded, you can get cracking straight away. So the book series is available on my website for $59.99 US, and it really is a bargain for what it is. If you think about how much money you would spend in lessons, the first 10 lessons are absolutely free. So I'll link the first 10 lessons underneath. All the resources that you need for those first 10 lessons are absolutely free as well. So you lose absolutely nothing by trying out the first 10 lessons. If you like the first 10 lessons, you like the way you're progressing, you like the way I'm coming across, you like the way I'm teaching, and that gels, with you and the way you're picking up the information, then you can go ahead and purchase the rest of the course and you will see from there. So the details of the course will be linked underneath this video. Okay, getting straight onto it. So the first reason you may have problems with bow shake. Now, not all these reasons are going to apply, but this is part one. Part two, I'm going to have another 4 reasons as well. But all of these combined, or some of these combined, some of them, whatever, may contribute to why you're having issues with the bow shaking. So the first one, number one, is having your hand grip too tight. So you want to make sure that you've got a correct bow hold first of all, and you want to make sure that you can bend those fingers. So problems with having the shaking bow, I'm not going to be able to do it because it's something that I don't really do. It doesn't really occur for me, so I can't really kind of do it on command. But if your hand is very, very, actually I tell a lie, you can kind of hear it there. You can hear the kind of sound wobbling. Actually, you heard it just then. So that's because my hand my hand grip is just so tight. If my hand is flexible and I can bend it, I can control the bow when it hits those strings. If my hand grip is too tight, I can't do that. So that could be a reason why you're having trouble with that. The second reason could literally just be something as simple as having your bow too tight. I've got a video on this, I will link it underneath, but in a very quick nutshell, you want a little bit of a dip going on in here. So don't have it too tight. If you've got it so that your bow is completely parallel to the hair, then it's going to be too tight. You want a little bit of a dip in there. So make sure your bow isn't too tight. Number 3, again, another simple one. Your trapezius muscle that you've got here is just sort of behind your shoulder. A lot of people tense that up. If you're tensing that up, then it's not so much going to affect the violin side, but it's going to affect this side. And if you're tensed up with your arm, you're probably going to be tensed up with your fingers as well. So everything is raised up and everything is tense. So you want that kind of relaxed. You want it's this part just sort of here, the fleshy part behind your kind of clavicle bone there. So you want that to be nice and relaxed and not up, because if that's up, the arm's going to be up, the fingers are going to be up, everything is just going to be so tight. So again, hard for me to do, but because I've lost control, everything is going to be bouncing as well. So try and relax those shoulders. And the fourth very simple reason just could be that you're just not bending the fingers and the wrist. Again, it kind of goes a little bit hand in hand with number 1, where we had the bow grip too tight. And I said about being flexible. And if you're not flexible, then you can't really you can't control the bow. So when I'm doing a down bow, what I like to do is grip the fingers in, and then I pull the fingers out as I'm bowing down, sorry. So as I'm lifting the bow up, my fingers are going in, as the bow is going down, I'm extending them down. I'm exaggerating this movement a little bit just for the purpose of the camera. That means that when I'm lifting off, I can give it a nice smooth lift off. When I'm going down, I'm nice and smooth as well. Everything is moving here. My bow grip isn't too tight and my shoulders are not too tight as well. So just a very super kind of quick video really. I know I haven't got into a lot of detail, but there isn't really kind of any more detail to kind of mention other than those. Just make sure your hand grip isn't too tight, make sure your bow isn't too tight. That's just a very kind of rudimentary, simple one. Make sure your shoulders, your trapezius muscle is relaxed. Not really much I can kind of talk to you or show you about that because you're going to be the only person that's going to know about that. And just make sure that your hand is flexible and bending a little bit. So again, that goes with number one. You don't want that to be too tight, but you just want it to be nice, bending and flexible. If not, then I think your bow bounce is going to be affected when you're bowing down or you're attacking the bow or lifting up from the bow. When your hand grip is too tight and maybe your shoulders are too tight, that's probably going to affect your bow when you're kind of in mid-flow with the bow. So there we go, 4 simple, very super quick reasons why you might be shaking the bow. This is part 1, and thanks very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in part 2.